Hello guys, and in today's video, we're going to be unboxing the Distortions Unlimited Mummy Legend prop. So before I get into unboxing this very amazing prop, I just want to say this is a very special unboxing for me because it is my second Distortions Unlimited prop in my collection, and I just have been following Distortions for a long time and everything they do is just phenomenal. So I'm super excited to unbox this prop, if you couldn't tell. So with that out of the way, let's get on with unboxing this Mummy Legend. So right off the bat, from your guys' point of view, I just checked the camera screen. This box looks awfully massive, and I wouldn't say it is awfully massive. It is definitely larger than I expected it to be. It's about the same size as Pumpkin Stalker's box, which is interesting. So I got my scissors, and there's a seam on top of this box, so I might as well get to unburying this mummy. Alright, so right off the bat, I opened the box and I'm greeted with some feet. I could see the bottom of his, or this is the top of him, I can't tell. He's wrapped in plastic wrap, which is very nice. His base is down there. I see a box which probably has a light bulb. I do see his head, and the plastic wrap that's surrounding his head is not, here I could rip a chunk off. This is the sort of plastic wrap that was on the feet, and as you can see, it kind of blurs out the image, or blurs out what's behind it. The plastic wrap that's covering his head is clear, so I can see the head, at least the top of it, and it looks really good. So I'm not going to go just yet for the body because I want to pull out the things that aren't, I guess, as exciting as the rest of it, even though this entire thing is just phenomenal. If I could fit down there. So first we have this box. So it is the bulb cord wires. Bulb cord and wire ties. So we are going to go ahead and see what's inside of this box. I probably could have put that better. Yeah, I gotta learn how to use scissors. Should be good. I always get nervous when opening boxes with scissors because I feel like I'm going to cut what's inside of them. So here is what I believe to be the bulb. I'm going to be very careful not to drop it, even though I believe it's plastic. I don't want to drop it. Yeah, so here's the bulb. Standard flame bulb. Distortions use the flame bulb too on Pumpkin Stalker, which is right here. Mini Stalker is what he's standing at right now. Then we've got some zip ties, which are nice. And then we have the light bulb cord, which you plug in to make it power, pretty much. So I'm going to put this stuff back into this box. Sorry if I'm going out of frame right now. And we're going to put this over there on my bed. Next, I'm going to try to grab the base. The base is not coming out. I don't want to pull out the head just yet, but I might have to. Okay, I didn't look at the head. It's right there. I put it to the side because I'm pulling out the base. So this base is a welded base, and it's heavy, so this guy's not going to fall over, which is nice. All the welds will look fine. This guy is not going to break apart. The edges are a little rough, so I'll hit them with a piece of sandpaper. But fairly simple base. Just an upgrade from what Spirit Halloween usually produces. I'll put this over here off camera. I see another plastic bag down here. I'm going to grab whatever in it. Here is a thing. Looks like a fancy table topper. However, I'm pretty sure this is what goes into the neck and you put the head on this, but I could be wrong. So we are going to go ahead and put this off to the side as well. Next thing is the heart, and the heart comes in a Ziploc bag, which is nice, and Distortions took the time to stuff it with paper, as you can see, so that way this thing doesn't get all wonky and smushed over time, which is amazing. And it really just shows how much thought and effort they put into making these props. So without immediately grabbing the body or any of this, I do see something down there. It looks like mummy wrappings. It could be dangling off of the body, because there is a hole in the bag, I believe. Like, it's not so much a bag, or the opening of the bag is down there actually. So I'm gonna just go now and take the body out, and then we're gonna go with the head last. Or yeah, we'll go. We'll go with the head now. I'll give you guys a look at the head before I get one. We're going to pull it off of the bag. If I can get my hand in there. How does it look? Holy heck. This thing is phenomenal. That is just wild. The detail is just crazy on this piece. I need to stop focusing on this. I gotta get back to doing the rest of the unboxing. I can pay attention to details after I get all this out. I'm gonna nerd all over the place, and we can't have that right now. I gotta focus on YouTube and unboxing it. Nerding's for later. Alright, I'll pull out the legs since they seem like they're pretty easy. Yeah, they just come up. And the bag just comes off. It's not tight or anything, which is nice. I'll keep the bag to the side right here. I won't put the legs back in the bag since I took them out already. But there's a good look at the legs. This is probably a terrible look for you guys, but that's what they look like. You'll see all this better. I'm probably going off of frame a lot right now as well. This entire segment of the video might get scrapped. If it doesn't scrap, it's because you're watching it. But the detail is just crazy. Like the wrappings, everything is. Like, I'm at a loss for words. This is so cool. I'm gonna put the legs over here. Sorry for leaving the camera frame again. Finally, I believe this is the last piece, which is the body. And I think this is going to be the heaviest out of everything. Yeah, definitely the heaviest piece out of the entire character. So it does look like there's some more stuff in there. His hands are dragging on the floor a bit. I'm going to try to set him down right there. And I'm going to attempt to get, without hitting the tripod, what's in the bottom of the box. Hello. So we've got a little description. I believe this is everything that the Mummy Legend is supposed to do and come with. And I will read this for you guys. Maybe. If I don't read this to you guys, I'll post a picture of it on the screen right now. And then a Distortions Unlimited 2025 catalog. I got a bunch of these. I gave some away actually, but this one is cool as well. Definitely love the catalogs. just scrolling through these things is phenomenal. I can never afford some of these, but just to look at them is cool. So, with all that out of the way, I'm going to get this box out of here. And we're going to start setting up the Mummy Legend from Distortions Unlimited. So, I don't know how well in frame I am. I apologize if, like, that much of my head is gone. But we're going to start putting this guy together. And I'm going to be leaving the frame anyways to grab pieces because I put him over the mummy pieces over there. So let's get on with building the mummy. First, I got his base. You're not going to be able to see this. I apologize. But you guys will get a good look at him once he's set up and everything. So, it's okay. His base is down. Next, I need to grab his legs. Here are his legs coming in the frame. And basically, it's just poles that slide into each other. So it's fairly simple. It's like a professional grade spirit prop. That's technically what it is. But just, don't listen to what I'm saying. I said this is easy, and then I have a hard time doing it. So, I don't know what's going on. So, easy enough. His legs are in place. And I believe, yeah, these are his pants. And then, same thing, just PVC poles that go into these ones. Holy cow. One thing that always scares me with these props is how tall they are, because for those of you who know a bit about the channel, you would know that I have really, really low ceilings. So it's kind of rough when props get tall, because my ceiling fan is absolutely super low. Like when I move THD around, I gotta be careful because I will literally knock his head off. And Mummy Legend is extremely tall compared to when I saw him at the trade show. Now it could just be because he was far away, but I remember him not being this tall and hulking of a figure. We're going to use some of these wrappings to kind of hold his pants up. Now, I don't think you're supposed to, but I am. We're just going to slide that piece there. Looks good enough. Some of these are a little caught on each other. I'm just going to go ahead and move some. That's supposed to hang down. Is there one on this side that's like messed up or something? I don't know. No, that looks about right. The arms are posable. I don't know which arm comes with the bulb. Or which arm. I think his right arm is supposed to hold the light bulb, but I'm not quite sure. But we're just gonna leave him. He's a little wobbly. I think that's just because the base is not massive. Next, we are going to go ahead and put the head in or on. So I'm going to move the camera again so you can see up top. So I don't know if you can see me or not, but basically with these, there's a slit in the head. And I'm going to try to do this without hitting him up against my fan. But you're supposed to just slide this down into him. which seems easier when you say it. I think that's good enough because the head does have a hole and it is relatively deeper. That should be long enough, I hope. It might be not. It might not be. We'll figure it out. I'm not even in frame, I don't think. But there's a good look at the head before I put it on and give you guys a cinematic view. Just the detail in this character is phenomenal. Again, I'm like just super nerding out over this guy because he's just amazing. I will actually hit him on the fan if I don't move. So yeah, these stakes need to go down a bit more. Professional YouTuber. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. I feel like this would be easier to do if I didn't set them up like this first. That's like really hard to do. I might cut this bit out. This is a challenge. Whoops. Alright, so he's kind of big, and I'm gonna wait till later tonight till it gets dark out, and then I will do a few cinematic shots for you guys in the dark with a spooky outside background, so that way he's not in my bedroom, if that makes sense. And it's just gonna look way better if I were to do it out there at night versus in here during the day. So stay tuned for that, because that's in the next segment that's about to come up in this video. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you considered liking the video and subscribing to the Dropdeadspector YouTube channel for more Halloween content year-round. And as always, make sure to